Have you ever wondered if you're being watched? Have you stopped to ponder on this? Just how secure are you're really in your dwelling? Could there be a chance that your privacy can be compromised, or even worse, could you become a victim of blackmail? In this fast-paced digital era, technology and surveillance are intertwined, causing a rising concern over privacy. We hear an increasing number of stories about hidden cameras in places you least expect. Your hotel room, the vacation rented for a short break, or that cozy bed and breakfast. Now envision this. Gadgets previously used by global spies as everyday items such as pocket watches or lipstick tubes have now become smaller, more difficult to detect, lurking spaces. What's more disturbing is that these hidden cameras could potentially be used by criminals to gather for blackmail. Living in a world where cameras can be concealed in objects as common as calculators, air fresheners, or even bottles, the necessity for vigilance and awareness is paramount. So, prepared to shield yourself from potential threats, we offer a guide on how to identify hidden cameras and safeguard yourself from these harmful intentions. The first method is the simplest one: a thorough visual inspection. This is your initial line of defense against hidden cameras. It's all about being observant, looking for anything out of the ordinary that could potentially be a disguised camera. As we carefully pan around the room, a close-up shot reveals unusual items or devices. This could be anything from a smoke detector that looks slightly different, a book on a shelf that seems out of place, or a decorative item that doesn't really match the room's decor. These are the objects that could hide cameras concealed in everyday items like alarm clocks, wall clocks, or even potted plants. A detailed close-up shot of the walls and in the room makes you aware of tiny holes or gaps that could house a camera. Pay particular attention to areas with a good view of the room. Check the corners, picture frames, mirrors, or even the TV. A small, unexplainable hole in any of these places might just be a camera lens peeking out. As we pan over the room, we capture the positioning of objects around you. They all seem to be in their natural place. Or are there objects that are oddly positioned, perhaps facing towards the bed or the bathroom door? These could be strategic placements for a hidden camera. Next, we move in for a close-up shot of the electrical outlets. A camera can be disguised as a USB charger or even a power strip. If an odd-looking charger catches your eye, unplug it and take a closer look. The same approach goes for any unusual wires or cables that seem out of place. They could be connected to a hidden device. Remember, this visual inspection isn't foolproof. Cameras have become extremely small and sophisticated, often no bigger than a pinhole. But it's a good start. It's about being vigilant and aware of your surroundings. A keen eye can often spot these hidden intruders. To see what you may have missed, we'll use extreme close-ups of potential hiding spots, but if you're still unsure, there's always more you can do. Accompanied by an eerie, suspenseful tune, let's venture into the next method, which requires a simple yet effective tool: a flashlight. This is a tool that most of us already have within our grasp, either as a physical object or as feature in our smartphones. This technique is known for its effectiveness as numerous concealed cameras are specially designed to reflect light. Picture this. A ray of light from a flashlight hits a hidden camera lens, and it emits a conspicuous glint or a sparkle. Sounds interesting? Let's dive in. To bring this method to life, first things first, turn off all the lights in the room. This will set the perfect ambience for spotting the subtle telltale of a hidden camera lens. Now, plunge the room into darkness and switch on your flashlight. Begin sweeping the flashlight across the room, ensuring to alter its angles. Keep your eyes wide open for any flashes of light that bounce back at you from various objects and surfaces, especially those that seem like plausible hideouts for a hidden camera. These could be everyday objects like smoke detectors, wall decor, electrical outlets, or even seemingly harmless objects like a pen holder or a clock. As you're scanning the room with your flashlight, the suspenseful music heightens the suspense. Keep looking for any reflections. These reflections could be a sign of a hidden camera. Be aware, this method calls for a bit of patience and a sharp eye. You're playing detective, seeking out something that might be minuscule and expertly camouflaged. If there's a hidden camera lurking in the room, this method could very well lead you to it. Keep in mind, all that glitters isn't a camera. Reflections could just be the result of light bouncing off a glossy surface. Nevertheless, if you notice a sparkle emanating from a spot that seems odd or out of place, it's definitely worth delving deeper. Remember, even the tiniest glint could be a hidden camera, The suspense is palpable, isn't it? Fear not, we have more thrilling methods to uncover. Another effective method to detect hidden cameras comes alive as we witness a signal detector in action. Comparable to a gadget from a James Bond film, this device is remarkably simple to use and extremely effective at locating concealed devices. Visualize the signal detector at work, detecting the frequencies most wireless devices, including concealed cameras, emit. These wireless signals are like invisible waves that cut through the air. They're what enable your phone to receive calls, your laptop to latch onto Wi-Fi, or a hidden camera to dispatch its footage to a remote observer. The signal detector is engineered to locate these waves. As you power it up and start sweeping it around the room, it resembles casting a net into a sea of unseen waves, anticipating a catch. If a concealed camera is broadcasting within range, the signal detector will identify its frequency and alert you with a beep or a light. To maximize the efficiency of a signal detector, you'll want to deactivate any devices that might emit a wireless signal, like your phone or laptop, avoiding the risk of false alarms. It's crucial to closely follow the instructions that come with your specific device, as some signal detectors are more sensitive than others, and each has its unique method of alerting you upon detection. Bear in mind, signal detectors can only detect wireless devices. A camera that's hardwired directly to a recording device will go unnoticed. Also, remember that while signal detectors are highly effective, they're not infallible. They can sometimes overlook devices or pick up signals from other sources. Despite restrictions, signal detectors can be a powerful weapon in your defense against hidden cameras. They're relatively cheap, user-friendly, and can provide peace of mind when you're staying in a hotel or renting a house. So the time you feel a slight unease upon checking into a room, draw out your signal detector and start sweeping. You might just expose a concealed camera red-handed. Yet there's one more method we're yet to show you. Let's get hands-on and show you how you can use your smartphone in real time to detect hidden cameras. Yes, that's right. Your everyday device, which you use for emails, photos, and social media, is also a powerful tool for privacy protection. Available in your smartphone's app store are a variety of apps designed specifically for spotting hidden cameras. Let's give it a go with the app called Hidden Camera Detector. This ingenious app is built on the simple premise that hidden cameras emit infrared light, which may not be visible to our eyes, but can be picked up by your phone's camera. When you launch the app, you'll be welcomed by a radar-style display. Watch carefully as we slowly move the phone around the room. Hear that beep? That's the app detecting a hidden device using your phone's magnetometer sensor. Now let's take a look at Glint Finder. This app works a bit differently. It capitalizes on the retro-reflective property of the camera's lens. As we sweep the room with the app, notice how it lights up any reflective surfaces, possibly indicating a hidden camera. But remember, while these apps are handy, they're not infallible. For instance, if a camera is hidden within a common object, they might miss it. And sometimes they might identify innocuous objects like a remote control as a camera due to the infrared light. To employ these apps, all you need to do is download them, grant the necessary permissions, and follow along with the instructions that appear on your screen. The key is to move your phone slowly around the room, keeping the camera facing outward, just like we demonstrated. Remember, these apps are most effective when used in tandem with other methods we've talked about, such as visual inspection or using a flashlight or signal detector. So, the next time you're in a hotel or rented house, remember to put your phone to work, not just for selfies and social media, but for your safety and privacy as well. So there you have it, 4 methods to detect hidden cameras in your rented accommodations. We've delved into the nitty-gritty of each technique, from the simplest to the most tech-savvy. Now, let's quickly recap with a touch of drama. Cue the dramatic music. We discussed the visual inspection method. It's as straightforward as it sounds, carefully examining your surroundings for anything unusual or out of place. Next, we illuminated the world of hidden cameras by using a flashlight to spot the reflection of a camera lens. This method proves particularly effective in low-light conditions. Our third method had us going digital, using a signal detector. This savvy device is designed to pick up the radio frequencies that wireless cameras emit. Lastly, we stepped into the future, exploring how smartphone apps can help detect hidden cameras by identifying suspicious signals or infrared light. Remember, in today's world, it's crucial to be vigilant to protect your privacy. It only takes a few minutes to ensure your privacy and safety. Remember, your safety and privacy are paramount. Stay vigilant, stay safe. The music fades, but the importance of our message does not. Let's be vigilant and ensure our safety together. Allow me to bring more gravity to our conversation on the darker side of hidden cameras by sharing some real-world instances. While these devices are notorious for invading privacy, they have also been exploited for even more malicious purposes: extortion. Dishonest individuals have been known to employ hidden cameras in a bid to capture compromising footage and use it as a tool for blackmail. Here's one such example that unfolded in South Korea. In this startling event, criminals installed hidden cameras in hotel rooms, surreptitiously recording over 1,600 guests. The footage was subsequently live-streamed on the internet, with people paying to watch this invaded privacy. Another incident that underlines the severity of this issue took place in the United States. A landlord had installed hidden cameras in bedrooms and bathrooms of his rented properties, then used the recorded footage to blackmail his tenants. So how can you safeguard yourself from falling prey to such malicious intentions? The answer lies in awareness and vigilance. It's vital to always scrutinize your surroundings, with particular attention to private environments such as bedrooms and bathrooms. Utilize the methods we discussed earlier, like visual inspection, using a flashlight, signal detector, and smartphone apps. Should you discover a hidden camera, make it a priority to immediately inform the authorities. In this battle, staying one step ahead of those with ill intentions is crucial. Stay alert, stay safe. Don't let the perpetrators have the upper hand. Cutting-edge technology isn't solely a boon for those with malicious intent. It also equips us with formidable defenses to protect our privacy. A prime example of such a tool is the latest generation of RF detectors. These specialized devices are designed to identify the radio frequency signals emanating from hidden cameras, bugs, GPS trackers, and wireless devices. So, how does this new breed of RF detector function in action? The simplicity of its operation is sheer genius. The latest RF detector is equipped with a 10 LED indicator that amplifies signal strength as you approach the signal's source. This feature becomes incredibly handy when you're actively seeking a concealed gadget. As you inch nearer to the concealed camera or bug, the LED indicators on the RF detector spring to life, signaling thee of a secret device. Bear in mind, the efficiency of an RF detector is contingent on the meticulousness of your exploration. Be thorough, inspect every corner, and pay heightened attention to spots where a camera or bug could be concealed. Ultimately, advanced tools like the RF detector prove immensely successful in pinpointing hidden cameras, allowing us to outsmart the infiltrators and safeguard our privacy. So, stay alert, stay secure, and remember that up-to-date knowledge and embracing the right tools are your most reliable shield against privacy invaders.